Yeah. Fort Greene morning, steam from the grate. Mama at the window yelling, boy, don't be late. Brown bag breakfast, dollar in my sock. Notebook full of margins, every line was a shot. Bench by the bodega, cardboard on the ground. Older kids spitting, whole block get around. They laughed at my sneakers, still let me stay. Said if you got something, spit that today. Yeah. Brooklyn raised me. From the cracks in the pavement, it saved me. Every hallway echo, every project story engraved me. You can't break me, can't shake me. I'm built from these brownstone stories. I'm built from these brownstone stories. Summer on the rooftop, sirens in the breeze. Uncle rolling dice, talking about degrees. He ain't finished high school, but he knew the math. Little man, pick a number then, pick a path. Graffiti on the shutters, names of the gone. Candles on the corner, still burning at dawn. I swore on that wax light, I write them in my lines. Keep them in the cadence, carry them through time. Yeah. Brooklyn raised me. From the cracks in the pavement, it saved me, Every hallway echo, every project story engraved me. You can't break me, can't shake me. I'm built from these brownstone stories. I'm built from these brownstone stories. From the A-train rumble to the park bench tales. From the tightrope budgets to the backroom sales. From the church fan breeze to the courthouse stairs. I turn every little scar into something I wear. Brooklyn raised me. From the cracks in the pavement, it saved me. Every hallway echo, every project story engraved me. You can't break me, can't shake me. I'm built from these brownstone stories. I'm built from these brownstone stories.
Past nothing. Block still buzzing off trouble. Old paint peeling on the shutters. Stove front metal like a muzzle. Cold air cut through the hoodie. Loose change loud in my jeans. Jaw tight talk with the homies. Eyes can't read in between. Old heads lean on the corner. Telling war tales halfway true. Shorty got a scar on his eyebrow. Says, that's what pride gon' do. Street light flicker like a warning. Bottle by the tire in the road. I walk slow, count every echo. Feel that weight in my bones. It's like midnight in my head. Street run circles in my thoughts. Same crack in the sidewalk. Same siren, different block. Got this dust in my lungs from every burned out dream they sold. It's like midnight in my head. And it never gets old, it just grows cold. Graffiti names on the brick. Half gone rained in the streets. Some left town in the box. Some just fade, don't speak. Cop car creep by silent. Tinted glass, hand on steel. Mama praying over the dishes, saying God don't test my will. Dice hit concrete, heartbeat. Somebody laughed too hard. Behind that laugh, there ain't hunger. Behind that hunger, that scar. I keep my anger folded like cash tucked under my tongue. Say I'm done with the cycle, but the cycle ain't done. It's like midnight in my head. Street run circles in my thoughts. Same crack in the sidewalk. Same siren, different block. Got this dust in my lungs from every burned out dream they sold. It's like midnight in my head. And it never gets old, it just grows cold. Scuffed up Timbs, ash on the stairs, milk crate thrown, corners in pairs. Mom yelling out, be back by 9. Street sign leans like it's reading my mind. Token in my palm, train roars below. Graffiti on the walls, names we outgrow. Walkman buzzing, rewind that part. Pause then punch like I'm splicing my heart. Back on these blocks in my head again. Same old stoop, same old friends. Tape in the deck, we press play and dream. Whole little world on a crack 16. Back on these blocks in my head again. Laugh so loud, forgetting when time stood still on a borrowed beat. 93 love right under our feet. Newsstand man, saving the page. Crossword folded, hiding my grades. Cousin on the court, chain that sings. Echo off brick like the park brew wings. Brown bag fries, grease through the side. Bus stop ciphers, learning my pride. One take wishes into the night. Street lamp flicker like a stage lights. Back on these blocks in my head again. Back on these blocks in my head again. Back on these blocks in my head again. Yeah. Little crackle in the air. Little dust on the needle. Back on the block with it. Corner store breakfast, coffee, egg on the road. Metro card, same jacket, same pen, new goals. I came up counting change on paint chip steps. Now I budget my respect, what I spend, what's left. I seen dice hit the ground and lives hit the curb. Seen loud mouths get quiet when it's time to match words. Every bar got a scar, every line got a cost. I took losses in the dark, now the daylight's in bars. Back on the block list, name in their mouth, can't stop this. From the hallway echoes to the top list. Same old me, just a little more polished. Back on the block list, talk real loud but they not this. From the milk crate thrones to the hot list. Same old me, just a little more. Yo. Subway car sermon, preach truth to the glass. Whole train full of faces all racing past. I remember brown staircase, rust on the rails. Now they jog in our streets where they pray we will fail. I still walk with a bop, shoelace dragging, black ink on my palm from the rhymes I'm tagging. If they ask where I'm from, I just point to the bruise, to the rent due notice, to the worn out shoes. It's for the crack stoops, fold up chairs, cheap faders for the mop buckets, and the sweep after spades is for the late bus. Last shot, last bet. If you came from a never and turned it to not yet. Back on the block list, name in their mouth, can't stop this. From the hallway echoes to the top list. Same old me, just a little more polished. Back on the block list, talk real loud but they not this. From the milk crate thrones to the hot list. Same old me. Back to 9-4. Hoodie strings tight, keys in the door. Back to 9-4. Hoodie strings tight, keys in the door. Pop the latch, stairs that lean. Crack paint walls, rust on the beam. Mom in the kitchen, rice in the pot. Uncle in the back room, talking to the block. Milk crate chair, notebook on my lap. Floorboard speaker shaking with the slap. Neighbors bang ceiling, turn that down, but the loop keep running all through the sound. Back to 9-4, boom in the hallway, dust in the groove. Kids in the doorway, hands to the sky, head to the floor. If you feel that knock, we back to 9-4. Back to 9-4, boom in the hallway, dust in the groove. Kids in the doorway,
hands to the sky,
head to the floor.
if you feel that knock, we back to 9-4.
Brown bag lunch, store gave change. Coins in my sock, wary of the range. Posters on the corner, faces on the pole. Candles on the curb, stories never told. Train screech metal, rats in the tracks. Dreams in the cipher, spit till it cracks. Crew on the roof, breathe in the cold. One cheap mic, chasing what we told.
Back to 9-4,
Boom in the hallway,
dust in the groove,
kids in the doorway,
hands to the sky,
head to the floor.
if you feel that knock, we back to 9-4, back to 9-4.
Hush when the verse drop, speak when the drums talk. Ink on the fingers, life in the sidewalk. Same old staircase, same chip door, but we still march strong, like it's 9-4.
Back to 9-4, dust in the groove, hands to the sky. If you feel that knock, we back to 9-4, back to 9-4, back to 9-4, back to 9-4, back to 9-4.
Skyscrapers lean in, signs sing to the pigeons. Brown bag dreams on the dash. Whole block breathing in rhythm. I was raised with the cracks in the pavement, spell poems, rocking hand-me-down hoodies. Whole future in the token. Mom's praying on the rent, little homies on the corner. Dice bounce, smoke curl, every story out of order. Pay phones, rain fiends, lean deals under the awning. Sunlight can't reach where they hustle till morning, but I'm scribbling in a comp book, ink on my fingers, trying to turn hallway echoes into something that lingers. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We were chasing more than quick wins. Every cracked brick held a big dream. Every scratch record made the scene. From the bodegas to the back steps, we turn that pressure into accents. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We learn to talk to the streets in hymns, yeah. Shorty by the mural with the baby hair slick. Said her brother got locked for a chain in the flick. Cops roll slow, eyes cold through the glass. Whole block pause when they crawl past, but laugh in the park, still cut through the sirens. Elder on the bench talking Malcolm and guidance. Dice game stop when the ice cream chime hits. Kids chase trucks, forget the time 6. I'm spitting for the ones that ain't make it to the weekend. Names on the wall, but in my lines they keep breathing. Turn pain into slang, in the slang, in the scripture. Whole borough in a 16 freeze frame picture. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We were chasing more than quick wins. Every cracked brick held a big dream. Every scratch record made the scene. From the bodegas to the back steps, we turn that pressure into accents. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We learn to talk to the streets and hymns. Oh, if these blocks could speak, they sound like us. Heavy voice like jokes, heavy trust. From the double Dutch ropes to the night bus hum. Same song, same struggle, where we came up from. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We were chasing more than quick wins. Every cracked brick held a big dream. Every scratch record made the scene. From the bodegas to the back steps, we turn that pressure into accents. On the corner, stoops and crease Timbs. We learn to talk to the streets and hymns. Yeah.
Late rent on the counter, pass through letters. Mom folding worries into worn out sweaters. Cousin in the kitchen with a scale and a ledger. Pick a path, little man, or the block gon' get you. School bus late, I was late to the lesson. Notebook full of plans, all the pages aggressive. Teacher said dream, but the street said hungry. Concrete talking louder than the hallway mumbling. Old heads gambling by the corner store gate. Told me time takes everything move before it's late. I watched them lose 10, win 5, lose 20. Thought I ain't dying here chasing lost pennies. Cracks in the concrete, roots still climb. I bled on this block, but it ain't my shrine. Pain in my chest, but I still want more. Got a heart full of war, eyes on the back door. Cracks in the concrete, I read those lines. Every scar on the curb got a piece of my mind. I'm torn between the hope and the crime I've seen, but I'm walking out alive from a dead-end dream. Yeah. Phone call late, heard my brother got back. Said he only hit the corner just to chase that bag. Judge gave numbers like a jersey on draft night. Whole fam silent on the drive back. Crack like best friend Barry, cheap suit, bad stitch. Priest said peace, but I felt that glitch. How you talk heaven when we living like this? Where the map for a kid trying to climb out the pit? So I scribbled every word in the back of the bus. Turned all that rust into something I trust. Street told me stay, but the voice in me screamed, don't die as the version they already sing. Cracks in the concrete, roots still climb. I bled on this block, but it ain't my shrine. Pain in my chest, but I still want more. Got a heart full of war, eyes on the back door. Cracks in the concrete, I read those lines. Every scar on the curb got a piece of my mind. I'm torn between the hope and the crime I've seen, but I'm walking out alive from a dead-end dream. If I make it out, I ain't cutting my ties. I'm just lifting my people while I sever the lies. Turn the weight on my shoulders to a ladder I climb. Same streets that broke me, I rewrite their lines. Cracks in the concrete, roots still climb. I bled on this block, but it ain't my shrine. Pain in my chest, but I still want more. Got a heart full of war, eyes on the back door. Cracks in the concrete, I read those lines. Every scar on the curb got a piece of my mind. I'm torn between the hope and the crime I've seen, but I'm walking out alive from a dead-end dream. Corner light flicker. Dice in the circle. Bodega cat watching. Whole block listen. Yeah. Hand on the rail of the brownstone steps. Hoodie half zip, smoke curl from my breath. OG on the crate, say son pay debt. Every good day here still come with a test. Metro card tucked where the cash once set. Mama said pray, but the rent said trap. Shorty on the 3rd floor dreaming of the draft. Police creep slow, same route, same lap. I learned math, count changing the rank. 2 for 15, tuck the work by the drain. Laugh through pain, same joke, same strain. Gold tooth grin, still hide old shame. Skyline stories, written in chalk. Names on the wall when a heartbeat stops. Spread those wings on a 10-speed bike. We live fast days in this Brooklyn night. Skyline stories, written in chalk. Names on the wall when a heartbeat stops. Spread those wings on a 10-speed bike. We live fast days in these Brooklyn nights. Polo on my chest, but the tag half ripped. Hand-me-down threads with a first-class drip. Pager on buzz, lil buzz in the sip. Told my man fall back, he still took that risk. Block stay loud when the sun go down. Sirens sing lag, kids play background. Steel gate slam, you can hear that sound. Of a dream get stalled when the law come round. I move smooth, play chess, not check. Guard my queen, keep kings in check. If I lose step, then I lose respect. So I talk less now, let the walk reflect. Skyline stories, written in chalk. Names on the wall when a heartbeat stops. Spread those wings on a 10-speed bike. We live fast days in these Brooklyn nights. Skyline stories, written in chalk. Names
park bench throne, crown on tilt. Whole life built on a cracked brick seal. If I rise, if I fall, let them all bear witness. Every scar on my skin still fit this. Brooklyn nights, Brooklyn nights, Brooklyn nights, Brooklyn nights. Oh, God, I'm so. Scuffed Timbs, leaned on the mailbox, changing my cup, dreams in the shoebox. Dice game jumping, old heads talk stocks. Young bulls plotting on jump shots and roadblocks. Bench by the bodega, we study the traffic. Learn how to spot who's desperate, who's passive. Saw my cousin chase fast cash, then vanish. So I read the fine print on every habit. From the corner to the corner inside my mind. Same block, but I walk it different now. Used to chase every little dollar sign. Now the code is the only thing I count. I keep it real when the stories get loud. I keep it real when the jury's in the crowd. From the corner to the corner inside my mind. Same block, but I walk it different now. Crack payphone, ringing off gossip. Lady on the stoop knows every new topic. OG Nas says kids stay conscious. Respect ain't barred, it's built off promise. Notebook scribbles on the back of a summons. Turn pain into plans while the sirens humming. I ain't trying to be the talk of the next cold summer. Rather be the one who left and still phone numbers. From the corner to the corner inside my mind. Same block, but I walk it different now. Used to chase every little dollar sign. Now the code is the only thing I count. I keep it real when the stories get loud. I keep it real when the jury's in the crowd. From the corner to the corner inside my mind. Same block, but I walk it different now.